The introduction of T-levels is one of the biggest reforms to England's technical education system in a generation. Starting in September 2020, each T-level will include a substantial industry placement benefiting both the young person and the employer. Employers around the country have already started to offer industry placements to students as part of a national pilot.
Welcome to the Royal Albert Memorial Museum, or RAM as we're more familiarly known.
We've been involved in the past working with students in lots of different ways, but we were very keen to get involved in technical education. We were really keen to offer experiences to students from all sorts of backgrounds and areas. The thing that we were really interested with to begin with industry placements was the length of time. Because of this, we were able to develop some projects and let the students work on things that we would not have been able to do otherwise. Obviously, one of the really important things about the placements is to have the right fit between the right student and the right project. And we were lucky enough to work with Exeter College, who are virtually over the road from the museum. We worked very closely with them to look at the projects that we'd got in mind and what sorts of students they had, and we did get a really good match. So we had two different placements within the museum. Our first worked with our designer, and it was a design assistant role. The other project we had was more of a fixed project, so it was working with our digital team on a digital interactive.
We obviously want to make sure that the student benefits from the placement and also RAM benefits as an organisation. When Rick and I have talked about it, we've wanted to make sure that the students get to work on a variety of different things so they understand the breadth of work that people in our jobs do.
We feel it's very important that the student has a tangible benefit and a piece of work that they can refer to.
It was very nice to receive my work and being able to look at it and go like, that's what I made.
I worked with Rick and Helen. They were very helpful. I would just ask them anything, even if I felt like if it was a silly question.
The way I worked with my student was I first asked him, well, you know, what skills do you have? You know, trying to work out not just what skills they don't have, but also, you know, what skills do they have that we don't have in our workplace that we can tap into.
I love being creative and coming in once a week just to sit down and just be creative for the whole day. It was really nice.
With the mindset of going, well, we've got this set of software and we've never used it before, but actually you probably know how to use it, so maybe you show me how to use it. And I think that can often give them a sort of a sense of, well, hey, I've got something to contribute.
But I think the biggest challenge from the student's perspective is that the workplace environment is so different from the class or college environment.
I was nervous for quite a few weeks beyond just starting, but the more I worked there, the more comfortable I got with all the staff.
It has been really great to see the students really blossom over the course of their placement.
The industry placements are really important to us because they're a way of us bringing in new perspectives onto the work that we're planning and delivering.
Our industry, the creative industries, are traditionally really difficult to get into, and it was a really good opportunity for us to work with a much broader range of students and to offer them that experience so that they understand, you know, what the jobs are and perhaps where they'd like to go on to work.
In the future I plan to do a digital marketing job and do some work there.
It's really helped me understand and realise just how important digital marketing is in the world.
It gives these young people an insight into our sector and the opportunities that can offer. So it's of benefit to our institution as a museum, but also to the wider sector as well.
Both of our previous industry placements were really successful, and in fact we are actually working with a third industry placement at the moment, and we certainly would like to build into our structure, the facility, so that we'll be able to continue to provide these longer placements, because from our point of view we feel that the length of time for the placement works really well both for us and for the student.